All over the world, there are places of mystery, populated by strange creatures, visited by otherworldly beings, and others haunted by lost souls. Today, we'll be taking a look at one of the greatest misconceptions in the paranormal field. That if you build a structure on top of a Native American burial ground, you have a haunting on your hand. If that were the case, our entire country would be haunted. So why don't you join me, your host Rick Hale, and paranormal investigator Chuck G, as we explore these and other eerie events. Today, we're in the town of Norridge, Illinois, just a few miles north of Chicago, at a location that just might live up to those misconceptions. That place is the Robinson Woods Burial Ground. Besides the historical past and the recreational themes that Robinson Wood has to offer, such as fishing, biking, and hiking, it holds a past of murder and mystery as well. Is the paranormal activity that supposedly happens here, does it have anything to do with the Native American backstory? Or is there something much darker at play here?
So what is some of the history that might explain some of the paranormal activity at this very haunted location? In 1829, long before Chicago became the city that it is today, Alexander Robinson, or Chichipinkwa, chief of the Potawatomi, was awarded a large piece of land after brokering a peace between warring tribes of local Native Americans as well as the settlers of the young city. Robinson and his family built a home on the reserve along the Des Plaines River. In 1872, Robinson died, but not before making good on a promise to give the land back to the settlers. The only structure left was the Robinson family home that mysteriously burned to the ground in 1955. After the fire, the Robinsons ceased to be a presence in Chicago. But in the same year that the fire occurred, a horrific discovery was made. Another dark account to add to this location. Something that might just help to explain some of the strange occurrences in these woods. So who, if any, really haunts this area known as Robinson Woods?
What is left of the Robinsons' presence in this area is this burial ground and this monument. They may no longer be an active physical presence in this area, but they do appear to be a spiritual one. And this spiritual one is what people experience when they visit here at Robinson Woods. Visitors to this monument and the surrounding forest reserve have reported some very strange activity and had some odd experiences over the years. Some people claim to have seen balls of light floating around. And if you stand here close enough and long enough to the monument, you can smell the smell of flowers. And oddly enough, others have claimed to see the wispy apparitions of Native Americans wandering among the trees. Visitors have also heard what sounds like the sound of Native American drumming coming from among the woods. Of course, it's kind of hard to tell when you have the traffic out front and planes flying overhead. But is there any truth to these haunting tales? Today we're going to find out. And now I'd like to introduce my friend and colleague, Chuck G of In the Dark Investigations.
Hey Rick, how's it going?
How you doing, Chuck?
I'm good. Today I brought some equipment here.
Okay.
Because we know the claims that you were talking about earlier about we have lights, we have voices, we have Indian drumming, we have all sorts of different auditory sounds and visual sounds.
Sure.
So I brought some equipment, at least for the auditory end of it. We do have the cameras for visual if we need to, if we happen to capture anything as far as stills or anything like that.
Right.
But we did mention that a lot of times we're going to catch sounds. People are probably catching sounds from. We have community base around here with homes. We have wonderful airplanes as you can hear right now. a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine, and you can hear these trees, a lot of them overhang, and they actually rub together and make some really interesting, weird sounds.
Yeah.
So there's so much you have to really take into accordance when you're trying to capture evidence out here, especially whenever you're doing anything outside. It's kind of hard, because you got Mother Nature working against you. So.
Exactly.
So we're gonna try to see if we can maybe catch some of the claims and maybe either prove, disprove, or just kind of throw it out there and see what people have to say about it. So
yeah, I think that's the best way to go.
So yeah, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just show you some of the equipment I brought with, and we'll take it from there.
Great, fantastic. Cool. Let's see what you brought today.
All right. Okay, so here's what I got here today. All right, first I brought what is called a REM Mel meter, which is used to capture fluctuations in the EM field. It stands for electromagnetic field, but the REM actually stands for radiating EM field, because the antenna here actually radiates its own field. So if anything comes close, we'll actually hear it go off. So we have the meter readings we can have here, plus it does actually read temperature, but we also have this, so if anything gets within this field, it'll set it off.
Okay.
Also I brought, of course, the K2 meter, which in essence it works kind of the same basic concept as this, only it's like a lot more sensitive, so we can use it for what they call ITC, which is instrumental transcommunication, which kind of means that if we want to start dialogue with someone from the other side, supposedly we can use this, and if they work in an intelligent manner with lighting it on and off according to how we ask, then maybe we are making some communication of some sort.
Okay.
We also have a Tascam, which is really nice because it records in stereo and wave, and we can actually pick up EVPs with this a lot better than some of the small static audio meters we have also. So we're going to use these three here, plus I did bring along an SP7, which you can't see right now, which is like a spirit box, and we're going to use that for doing some kind of live one-on-one if we can. So we're going to use all these right here and see what we can capture. So let's give it a shot and see what happens.
Great. Let's do that.
Okay, so I got all the equipment like I was just explaining. I explained it all. We got it all set up. I actually have a camera here now that's going to actually record the meters in case we pick anything up on the meters. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to let you go ahead and do like some audio EVP sessions now.
Okay.
I'm going to step all the way and we'll see what we get.
Okay, great. Thanks, Chuck. All right. Alexander Robinson. Chief Chichi Pinque. I've come here today to try and make contact with you. Member of your family. You don't have to worry about us. We're here with the greatest respect. We mean you no harm. But we'd just like to know if you are here, in fact. If you could come over here and stand by one of these pieces of equipment. This one right here is real easy. All you have to do is walk right past it. Just like that. Real simple. Walk past it, you can touch it, anything like that. This right here is a voice recorder. This records your voice. If you can just speak into these two little microphones right here, and this is what's called a K2 meter. If you stand in front of it, wave your hand in front of it, it may be able to detect your presence. Now I know that these machines may seem a little strange to you, but I assure you they're not here to harm you or make you pain either. Maybe there's somebody from the Robinson family here who's not Chichi Pinque. Maybe you'd like to come forward and speak to us. If you're aware of how the area looks now, do you find it odd or frightening? This world that we live in. We have cars now. Instead of horses and carriages, they take us places. How did you get along with the locals? Did they consider you a hero of sorts for bringing peace? In the city of Chicago, which is now a huge metropolis with tall buildings as far up as the eye can see. Did they treat you okay? From what I understand, they did. Is it true that right before you died, Chief, that you left large portions of this land to the city of Chicago for the white settlers? How did the natives feel about that? But just want you to know that although you've been gone for a long, long time, you're still considered a part of Chicago history. Do you understand this, Chief? Or any of the Robinsons? If you do, please just come up to these machines on the ground here and let us know. Just give us one word. 2 words, maybe. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Mrs. Robinson. Thank you, rest of the Robinson family, for your time. And I really honestly hope that you left us a little something here to let the world know that you still reside in this place that was yours so long ago. It's always the best, whenever doing any kind of investigation, to be as respectful as possible. Because even though they may be dead, they're still very much human. And we need to respect that. You can't come into a place like this and act like you own the place, because you don't. I don't. If they're here, they do. Thank you.
No EVPs or visuals were captured on this side of the preserve. It wasn't until we moved to the other side that things changed.
Besides the Native American spirits and the paranormal activity associated with them, there was another horrific tragedy that occurred here and left a black stain on this community and this peaceful place for almost 40 years.
A few months after the Robinson home burned in October of 1955, the naked, battered, and bound bodies of 3 boys, John and Anton Schuessler, and their friend Robert Peterson, were discovered in a ditch along Lawrence Avenue. The crime shocked and scandalized the city, and it wouldn't be until 1995, over 40 years later, when the perpetrator, Kenneth Hansen, would be convicted and sentenced for the crime. To this day, it is still believed the boys haunt the area.
I'm here again with Chuck G, paranormal investigator. And Chuck, this is a really loud toy you have here. Can you tell us what it is?
Yeah, this is the SB7 I was talking about earlier. We didn't try it with Alexander Robinson and their family. We're going to try it with the murder of the boys on this side, just to see if we can make contact with them.
Okay.
This is supposed to be more like a kind of live interaction if we can with them.
Okay.
So what I have to do is still record the same way, ask them questions, and then after you're done asking the question, I'll flip up the speaker because it's kind of loud, and we'll see if we get any kind of response.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me know when you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
John and Anton Schuessler, Robert Peterson, are you here with us? Just want you to know that we mean the greatest respect for you, and we're not here to harm you or make you leave or to frighten you. Do you understand this? Is this the place where you were left, guys? So long ago?
What? Yeah, really loud.
Is this the place where your bodies were left? swear that you're murderer. Which one is speaking to us right now? Is it Robert? Anton, are you here with us? Anton, are you here with us? Yeah, right.
Was the person who was convicted of your murder, was that the actual person who did it? Can you say that again? Was Kenneth Hansen, was he the one who killed you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
Wow.
Can you say that again? Was Kenneth Hansen, was he the one who killed you?
What was that? That was a kid's voice.
I don't know.
That was a kid's voice, yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
Kenneth, are you here?
That was a no.
Say no?
No, yeah.
Kenneth, are you here?
That was a no.
Say no?
No, yeah.
So it's just you guys here.
That was a kid's voice saying,
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna leave my hand off it. So it's just you guys here.
That was a kid's voice saying, Yep.
We're gonna say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
If that was you, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
Okay, well, a lot of that was, of course, was radio interference and stuff like that. You could hear it. But at one point, we got to just white noise only.
Yeah.
But those high voices,
They sound like children's
they were
voices.
children voices. They were very clear, and they were not intertwined with the radio interference at all.
Right.
And at one point, even Rachel over here, that can't see behind the camera, actually you could tell what it said. What did it say again?
I don't know.
I don't know, or something like that.
About the killer.
About the killer, yeah. So, take it for what it's worth. It was interesting, to say the least. So, I think we've done a lot more.
Thank you for watching. This concludes episode 1, as well as our investigation of the Robinson Woods Burial Ground.